Kids movie reviews for you. Hi, I'm Barbie.
And I'm Barbie too.
We're here today with kids movie reviews for you. So Barbie, what movie are we looking at today?
Well, we're going to look at a movie called Hunt for the Wilderpeople. It was made in a teeny weeny country called New Zealand.
Ooh, New Zealand. Isn't that like Newfoundland or all those other new countries?
Oh no, it's way at the very bottom of the world, next to Australia.
Ooh, cool.
It's a very small country.
First, we're going to look at big girl stuff,
which is anything you don't want your little girlie to watch.
So first is violence.
This movie has a tiny drop of violence in it.
Yeah, violence, Barbie, but not a lot.
So we see our main character,
Ricky Baker, who is this awesome, super awesome little foster care boy, but he does have some issues.
We see him kicking stuff, breaking stuff, stealing stuff,
spitting,
burning stuff, defacing stuff, and we see him spitting, which is disgusting.
So we just don't like that part.
Yeah,
very much.
And so we see his Uncle Heck,
who's a very nice. He's actually not all that nice.
He's his adoptive uncle, so he's not his real uncle.
Yeah.
He carries a gun a lot, so
yeah, he's always with guns and stuff.
Because he's a hunter, which means he kills helpless little animals.
Yes. Oh. And Ricky actually, this 13-year-old boy handles a firearm and uses it.
Yes,
he uses it.
He uses a firearm.
He's underage, yet he uses a firearm.
And also his adoptive aunt, we see her dead because she dies of a heart attack.
So we just vaguely see her, but it's very tragic and depressing and disturbing.
Now, there's a whole another thing that we need to talk about in this movie. There, in New Zealand, there are things called wild boars.
Ooh, wild boars. It's not like Pumbaa from the Wild King. Isn't he a wild boar? I think he's so cute.
Well, no, Pumbaa's a warthog, and
I thought that he was a wild boar.
They don't live in New Zealand.
I thought he was a wild hog.
In New Zealand, they have creatures more like this. They can grow up to 6 feet long, and wild boars are basically pigs that were let out into the wild.
Ooh, and they like to hunt them a lot there. So we see Ricky's aunt killing one of these creatures.
She's stabbing it ruthlessly, and there's a lot of blood and stuff.
I mean, we don't see her actually stabbing it. We see the blood all over her clothes.
Ooh. And so that's kind of a gross scene.
A wild boar kills Uncle Heck's dog. Uncle Heck has to shoot the dog to get out of its misery. So there is some wild boar.
The wild boars cause tons of problems in this movie.
They kind of make up for some of the violence. What's some more violence?
So some more violence is Ricky. He wants to run away from his new adoptive aunt and uncle.
So that's a little bit violent.
And so he burns down a barn.
And he pretends like he killed himself inside the barn.
He committed suicide.
Mm-hmm. Which he did not. No way. But we think that. So it's kind of disturbing. So then also they're being chased through the wilderness, and then
which is called the bush.
So they're being chased through the bush.
So there's all sorts of stuff in there, like they attack these hunters with guns because the hunters are trying to
take them because they think that Uncle had kidnapped Ricky when he just looked to save him. Okay, don't want to drag it on. So Uncle Heck is basically. He's shot in the leg. Okay, Barbie no-no is zilch in this movie.
0. No Barbie no-no at all.
Big donut that Ricky would really like to eat. Those kiwis. They seem to have cursed a lot in this movie.
Yeah, there's lots and lots of cursing.
Lots of cursing, tons of yucky words. They're I'd say probably about 3 actual F-bombs, give or take. Maybe there's less than that. This movie is very minimal in the making purple.
Minimal.
Actually, I'd say it's almost completely absent.
So the first thing is that Ricky tells some hunters that Uncle Heck makes him do stuff for him.
He means like Uncle Heck breaks his foot, and so he can't eat, and so Ricky has to hunt for
the food and stuff like that. So
but the hunters get it completely different.
They call Uncle Hick a perv.
But that is a nasty word, does not define Uncle Heck.
He is totally not that. Totally not that word.
No
Not
way.
at all. And later, Ricky is mad at Uncle Hick because Uncle Hick is giving up. They're chased through the woods.
Because they're like surrounded by tanks and
stuff.
Guns.
And so Ricky calls him a molesterer because he's real mad at him.
He says Uncle Heck is a molester.
He is molesting me, which has all never happened. Ricky just says that because he's mad.
Okay, this movie does have some role models.
Well, first of all, Ricky's aunt, which is not pictured, but she's good.
The best
She
character.
has a real small role in the movie, but she's great.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, in the beginning
Then
of the
there's
movie,
Ricky Baker. Ricky Baker, you are not 13 years old. You are a teenager and you're as good as gold. Ricky Baker.
Okay, he is a good role model at the end of the movie.
In the beginning,
Bad egg. At the end of the movie, he's a good egg.
He's a good egg. Ricky Baker.
I can't exact Uncle Hick. Maybe he's a good role model.
Uncle Heck is definitely a good role model.
He doesn't like Ricky in the beginning, but big happy family at the end.
He learns to like him, so I think Uncle Heck's a good role model. I think he's a good, honest man who cleaned up his life after some crime.
Yeah, so
he got back on his feet and put the past in the past.
Let's move on to
do like, don't like.
One of the things we really like about this movie is the musical choices.
Oh yeah, like they play all these great songs in it. I mean, the music is really great, especially that thing we just sang a second ago.
Another thing that we really like is the relationship between Ricky and Uncle Hick.
It's a lovely relationship, father-son, and they just learn to like be better people and stuff as they adventure together through the bush.
Yep. And we also like the real good plot line.
The main thing I don't like about this movie is all the cuss words because like they are just not necessities.
We do not like cursing, and that's one thing we do not like. And this woman right here is the queen of cursing.
This is the Terminator. We do not like her.
Not only is she the meanest character in the movie, she's got a real dirty mouth.
So now for the smart girl score.
Will this make us smarter
or dumber? Well, Barbie, I think this movie is definitely going to make us smarter. Barbie, how old should the girlies watching this movie be?
They should be 11, I think.
4 Barbie feet up. See you guys next time.
Thanks for watching. And if you like this, please subscribe.
Bye-bye.